So it doesn't, like, internet being out in the country doesn't like. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying, but it's what I got for being in the. It's great. I don't have my neighbors on top of me, so I guess it's sort of a fair trade, but not really, you know. We're gonna continue on once I get this computer to motivate here. Whenever it decides to. There we go. Okay. Now I got it running so that way I know. Here we go. We will look. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Ooh, we gotta gossip. Fun. Not really. Oh hey, didn't think we see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. What happened? It's alright, Saki, you don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. I know you were too close. I mean, I heard. Yeah, we were, but seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive, no matter what people say. I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? Guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. They've, been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... Well, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like this to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine. But you didn't hear from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for somewhere to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good is all. Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch to the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion, and movers in my office? This is too much. See? I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know is for sure is what I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time, and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Huh. Did he say anything else about Tyra's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? It's got a little froggy sticker. It's so cute. What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard police procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You'll give it to him though, right? Sure. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, Diami, you're the best. Oops, my professional went down. Oopsies. Guess you'd better check up or head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh? So you know about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. It's interesting. We'll see what's happening. Out of it. There. No, I didn't want that. I went. Wrong button. Okay, I gotta get used to my buttons again. So what's the story with you and the new guy? Sending letters isn't exactly your usual subtle tactic, Saki. Hardly har. Very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper, and he's not half bad looking to boot. Someone soon and sit around, I'll die alone. Even listening to you stresses me out, Saki. I'm sure your prospects are fine. Ooh. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like that Detective Ikeda always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki, or that Officer Sato takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyway, I have to be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay for it. Alright, time to go upstairs. At least it's not downstairs, I guess. I don't know. It's under the basement. Alright, so what floor do I need? I don't remember. Look. Investigative units offices. Kazuki and I have offices on this floor. Okay, I don't want that. Oh yeah, okay, can I switch to other buttons? This thing's kind of irritating. Like, I want to... There we go. Okay. Yukimura's office, right at the top. Guess we're going there. Even though I was way far away from the buttons. Is that Yukimura? Superintendent Yukimura. Sorry to have to call you in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after this whole rotten situation. I'd meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for my excuse, any excuse they could, to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief. Hell, I got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. Huh. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious about all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Thank you. I'm sure Tanaka would be happy to hear that. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor is demanding a formal inquiry into your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night by sending you in alone, and I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism by using the SPIN system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just about the inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you. The choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. the people who will work with you and trust you, and the options you'll have available to you all hinge on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, we think it's best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer? But, sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you'll continue to be on leave, fully paid, of course. I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. Since another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should only be temporary? That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. Bum bum bum. It's to be expected, though. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, we don't want to go to 4 yet. The reception level, Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. I don't think we need that. Well, maybe. Should we go to hand the gun in first? I would think that's where I would need to go to hand the gun in. Yep. Okay, so I made the wrong choice. I need to go back to my office and get my head together before I start wandering around the station. Okay. So yes, I needed to go. I was thinking to turn the gun in first, but okay, here we go. Let's go see the office that's no longer mine. Do 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 do. Nosy bodies hanging out outside. Do 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 do. Hey Ito, hold up! I heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right. He was the best. Almost hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you, at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Trying to imply something about me, Tyra? Who, me? Nah. But what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. Ugh. Annoying. I was once partner with Detective Nida and was surprised by how competent he is. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he would probably make a good detective. Bum bum bum. Now let's give him a look. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tyra will disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. If only that tactic ever worked. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to as sticking me at the end of the hall. Pooper. Sorry, doggo is trying to get attention. Why does everyone refuse to see the truth? I see everyone looking at me out of the corner of their eyes like I'm a caged animal, giggling at me like it's all so funny. I saw what I saw, at least I think I did. With everyone buzzing around, I can't even hear myself think. At least no one will bother me in here. Finally, some peace and quiet. Ooh, little mask. A new email is in my inbox from Yukimura. It looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I'll see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned, so he didn't make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Ooh, spooky spookies. Kazuki gave me the silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. Kazuki, sorry. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown-nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything at all these years, if it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. Well, let's pack the boxes. The commuter doesn't believe me and I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. Mask keeps popping up. Bum, bum, bum. Excellent stage right. Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. Do 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 do. It won't let me trigger it. That's no fun. Alright, walk back. Da, 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 da. Go into the basement again. Da, 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 da. At least this time it tells me to. Still walking. Oh, hello. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right. Transferred me in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please call me Bando. You all have a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch at all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work, if you're asking me, and it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh, Saki did? Well, hand it over then and let's have a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd send something like this. That's just 'cause you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I do it myself, but I'm too busy. If you didn't notice, I'm a little busy, Bando. If you want to fool around with Ishibashi, surely you can do it on your own time. Ah, jeez, I won't twist your arm or nothing, but I would sure appreciate it. Well, at least I didn't make my professionalism go down that time. On the way. Should we go tell her? Why not? Let's play matchmaker. It's fun. I really shouldn't. I passed on that letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Yami. What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh God, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post, something happens to those cameras. Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty right now. Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please, please, please. Sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. I got matchmaker trophy. Cool. As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Am I supposed to just wait here till she gets back? Don't think it's gonna be a time thing, but who knows? We're moving on. Go to the basement. Do 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 do. Earthquake or ask to enter? Unlock the door, will you, Mori? I need to have a look through some of old evidence. I can't. I got a memo from upstairs that said you can't have access to the locker until you return from leave. If the bosses found I'd let you in, my head would roll in a flash, and I could kiss my chance to become a detective goodbye. Sorry, Ito. Can't do it. Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori. Don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off of it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I didn't think the people upstairs have other things on their minds right now. From the sound of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Ugh. Makes me squirm thinking about what it'd be like being in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respect him a lot. He'd truly be missed. Thanks. I miss him too. Gates evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times I've seen Kazuki pick the lock to get in. I don't think we've seen Kazuki yet, have we? Go back there and see if she's back. Nope, she's not back. So maybe somebody will be up here for me to have picked the key? I don't know. Oh. After this morning's quake, I bet everyone would clear out of here in a hurry if the alarm went off. Should we? Let's go back in the office for a moment, see if anybody's hanging out. Yep, definitely gonna need that. Well, I guess it's steering me towards misbehaving a little bit here. Doing it. Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to get to the evidence room quickly. Right here goes nothing. We're gonna get in so much trouble, because you know the cameras and everything are on. And by the way, that trophy that just popped up was, "This is not a drill." Tee-hee-hee. Surprised elevators actually work during fire drills though, because I thought they said they don't want you to use elevators during that time. But I could be wrong. Going, going, going. It'd be so bad. Picking the lock, even though the camera's right there watching. Cat burglar. Dum bum bum. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk, wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it had, or it did, when I'd touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I'd felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence room was nothing more than a rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of the anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Reina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. Bum bum bum. She takes the mask with her. How does she not get caught? The mask in my hands, I quickly left the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait till later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I'd had enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who could give me any sense of closure was myself. Bum bum bums. I know, that's a little tiring. Little cliche. Alright, here we go. Moving on. You again. Did you come in here to thank me? Thank you for what? For not telling the press that you were snuggling up to go to at the bar for information? I've got to say, that was good work. Maybe you chose the wrong profession. Oh. Think I'd make a good hostess? Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Meaning what? My job? It's true. Police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and fill me up thinking I don't care. My boss tells me ignore it since the happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers they're supposed to protect us from. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they'd give a shit? Why should they? My lowest point was that night I met you, and all you did was be nasty and sarcastic. You act like the world's against you because of your job, but trust me, that's not it. It's you. All I'm saying is, if you want people to look at you differently and take you seriously, you've got to earn it. Well, I guess there's no point in trying to change your mind, huh? Seems like you've got me all figured out. Business has been in the toilet as is. So unless you want to take off that badge, sit on more customers' laps, and make back some money, you can piss off, detective. Bum bum bum. Alright, going out of here. Didn't get anything out of her. Daiso! Oh, hello, detective. I heard about what happened that night after the other police and reporters showed up. I'm real sorry to hear about your partner. I can't even imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks, Daiso. Right? Yep, that's me. I'm surprised you remember that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami is fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, business wasn't really better or worse because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. But eventually they left too, just like everyone else. It's always been my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point? You're right. What's the point of trying for people who clearly don't care? With some people, no matter how much you work, it doesn't matter. Daiso, you seem like a nice guy, but this job clearly isn't cutting it or making you happy. The restaurant business is ugly, and if you can't handle the stress, maybe you should try something new. Different career? Are you saying I should be a salaryman in an office somewhere? Gee, I don't know if I could do a job like that. Well, I didn't say that exactly. No, it's okay. No need to apologize. Maybe you're right. I'm not getting any younger. Maybe I should throw in the towel. Hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Maybe there's something else you're good at. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll see you around. Bum bum bums. Maybe I'll see him around. Because maybe he'll get a new job. Who knows? I like Daiso. Daiso's cool. Oh. That's still the same keypad. We don't have the code. Moving on. Oh. Smell of rotting meat. A phone ringing over and over. Reina, did that all really happen? Oh hey, it's the detective from the other night. I wonder if she remembers me. The detective's right in here and can hear you since she's standing right next to you, Kobayashi. What? How'd you know my name? It's on your name tag. Don't think too hard about it, kid. You might hurt yourself. Anyway, I'm just like surprised you need to talk to me again. I don't, just passing through. Oh, right. That's good. I think I already said everything I could to that other guy. Would have to rack my brain pretty hard to come up with new material, you know? What other guy? Titus, Typhoon, Tyra? Detective Tyra was here? What did you tell him? All right, Tyra, yeah. I told him you were here and that you were pretty hardcore. You told him I was hardcore? What does that mean exactly? You know, I told him you were a cop that, didn't play by the rules. Who had a drink if they wanted to, you know, take the edge off and stuff. You told him shit. What else did you say? Oh, not much else. I told him I heard a firecracker outside before you came in and about the broken lock. Now you said you'd seen a strange girl. I mean, nothing bad. Whoa, your eyes got all intense there for a second. That's nothing, just dust in my eyes. Painful, stupid, idiotic dust that is causing me to squint. Here. Thank you. I'm gonna leave now. You enjoy your day. She got in trouble for having a wink. This police tape is all that's left of the department's investigation. They're more focused on writing me off as insane than finding answers in the sewer. Going in. It's now or never. No more excuses. I need to have a look around and find out what really happened that night. Bum bum bum. The air still feels as heavy and stale as it did the night I came in here looking for Kazuki. Doesn't look like much has changed since then. I'm not sure why I expected anything different. Even if it turns out to be nothing, I should have a look around and see what I can find. I've already come this far after all. Wasn't relevant to the case. Red markings Raina drew are still on the walls. Was she trying to guide me to her, or were they for something else? The bottom of the well is hidden in darkness. Down we go. It seems in the course of investigation, the crime scene, a rope was brought in to get down. Wish I'd thought of that. Yeah, because you kind of just jumped. Going down. She said down. Is that bad? Yes. No. Anywho, moving on. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me here are horrible memories. But I saw Raina, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive, in this tunnel. I'm sure of it. Yukimura and the others didn't see what I saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. More paint? The reports from that night never mentioned this. Could they have missed something so obvious? Bum bum bum. Or maybe Raina's leaving you more notes. There's another hatch leading further into the sewer. It's possible Raina escaped through it that night. Maybe I wasn't so far off the mark after all. If Raina uses hatch, I might be able to find some proof to take to Yukimura and put his doubts to rest once and for all. I better keep my guard up. Yeah, except for if you're the one that put it there, you went by yourself again, somebody can say you staged it, so... Uh-oh. Bum bum bum. Nothing this way? Okay, it won't let me go further. Spooky lights. Press the button. Bum 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 bum. Hey, there's a ladder, but I'm not letting. Doesn't give you an option to go up it, so. Turning on the lights. This just looks like this hallway keeps repeating. Is this some sort of trick? Looks like the same as where I came in. Doesn't it have something to do with the lights? Okay, so let's not press the lights this time. Oh, hello. There's a handprint, that one. Nope. Still starting it over again. And the music keeps going. Okay, we're not pressing any of the lights this time. Alrighty then. What the hell? That's not possible. Calm down. The lights are flashing in some sort of order. There might be something to it. Aha. Watch that again. 1, 2, 3. So this is press 1. Two, 3, and then this one would be 4, maybe? Did I do them in the right order? Oh! It let me move on. That was interesting. Nice little puzzle. Kind of weird. Reina, what is this doing here? Why would you leave this behind? The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. Where did we see a crowbar before? I know there was a crowbar at one point in time, but I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it. Oh, this music. It's good spooky music. Oh! Oh! What's that noise? Shit, the hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. Okay. Won't let you go that way still. Gotta go back this way, I guess. Is Reina hanging out? Lights going out as I'm going by it. It's not real. It's not real. Oh, the creepy music. It's just an episode. The doctor said it's not real. Kazuki said it wasn't real. Light goes out. Yep. Oh my gosh, the handprints are following me. Look at the red handprints! Oh, creepy! Seriously? Oh, now they're ahead of me. Kazuki? Somehow I knew I'd find you if I came down here. Wait! Don't go. Please don't leave me again. Oh? Oh? What's going on here? Is it all a dream? Is she in a hospital bed or is she in bed at home? What's going on, Detective Ito? Oh, so she's at home. What? Where am I? My room? No? I was in a tunnel. It was also real. It had to be real. Or am I still dreaming? I can't remember getting home. Why can't I remember? What did I do? After the police station, I went to Shinjuku, right? Or did I? It's all bleeding together. I need to rest. Huh? What's this? The photo from the tunnel. Impossible. That can't be. was a nightmare, a delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up in the station, but no, I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere just like Reina was. Into the deep dark. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Reina, alright. Maybe someone will recognize her. My mind is racing. I need to take a moment and get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. He's talked to the kitty. Always talk to the kitty. Hello again, Lady Fluff. I wish I could be like you and just ignore everything that's happening and rest. But I can't. Feels like the world's peeling away in front of me, and I'm seeing it for the first time. And in that world, I saw Kazuki. I don't know how, but I did, little one. The only one who could bring him back. Huh? Yumi, what are you doing here? Do you know how early it is? What do you mean? I'm here all the time, Ayami. Besides, the door was unlocked. Yeah, I must not have locked it. How silly of me. Yes, that was very silly. I can hear you so clearly from down there. I knew you were in, but last night I didn't hear anything at all. Isn't that weird? Where were you? Nowhere. I think I went to sleep. Yeah, I must have gone to sleep. You didn't hear me, that's all. Nothing to freak out about. But then, what about the picture? Ooh, spooky spookies. That was another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? Sorry I interrupted you, Ayami-chan. What'd you say about a picture? Wait, what did you just call me? Huh? What do you mean? Say, you look a little pale, neighbor. You should look after yourself more. Don't worry, I'll check in on you from time to time. Make sure everything is nice and normal around here. Huh? I'm fine. It's just stress. I should get going. Thanks for checking in. Don't mention it! After all, you were my latest... How should I put it? You're my latest hobby, Ayami-chan. A hobby. Alrighty, let's take that pill. Pills the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health, even when he's gone. Hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. Pop them pills, sanity go up, investigation down. Alright, well, I think here's probably a really good spot to stop. But I didn't see the little... Okay, I'm gonna go until I see the little autosave thing. Because I kinda need the autosave to be able to exit out. So, we'll see what we got next. Apartment info. Police HQ Shinjuku. So these are my 3 places I could go to. Go to Shinjuku again, or should we go to the HQ? Let's go to Shinjuku. See if we can ask around, see if anybody's seen her. Ooh. Still waiting on the little thingy-bob-bobby at the top telling me it's saved. I might have missed it. There it is. Oh goody, here I am working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to cops all the time, and what do I find? Cop here bright and early to talk to me. Assume you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Well, I know this goes by now. You're going to stand there until I tell you something, so what do you want? Here, have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a handy nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you. I'm not asking about all the girls, just this one. Well, what do you expect then? How could I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair if that helps. Red hair, huh? Oh yeah, that changes everything, except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the incident, so... Ah, chat my ass. You're still working. Well, let me help you. Your little picture there says 1996 on it. So I'm pretty sure whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you for if someone like me can tell you that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to work. Hey, hold on. We were just starting up a conversation here. What exactly do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you'd only come back here again. Ignore the day. It might not even be a day. It could be a room number or a password for all I know, so think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way to say I don't know I haven't said already. This girl wouldn't have just been another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she passed through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Who, me? Why would ever you think that? As fun as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her is all, and trust me, if I'm telling you to get you out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? Papers are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Bum bum bum. No information out of Blondie. But there we go. That's a good stopping spot. I seen the little doodaddy little thing up there, the autosave. Doodaddy thing, the mask. But anyway, somewhat of a good stopping spot here. I do have to work in the morning, so I'll try to pick it up again soon. This is really interesting so far. I love the background music for it, and the storyline so far is pretty good. I mean, nothing real exceptional this part and part 2, but it's moving along, so we'll see what happens next. Well, okay, the sewer thing was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Anyway, if you like what you're watching, you can always give it a like or subscribe. It's up to you. You don't have to. It's just a hobby I do. But I will try to pick this up again in another couple days. Internet connectivity be willing. So, otherwise, I will catch anybody that watches in the next video. You guys have a good evening, good morning, a good day, and see you next time. Bye for now.